Hi, my name is Havish Madhupati, and we have an interesting problem. So we have these three serial numbers which has the number, ID, and the customer name. And the expected result we want looks like this, which means that we want to transpose the data. Now, doing this using dynamic arrays on Excel is fairly simple. As you can see, I can say transpose, select my data set, and we get our result, right? As you can see, it already looks really nice. The problem though is that tomorrow when I add more records to my data set, obviously my formula will not get updated, which means that I somehow need the ability of Excel to automatically find out that more rows have been added, which means that E8 remains E8, G remains G, but this number 11 has to be somehow found out using another formula. Let's see how we can do this. So in this case, we want number 11 because that's the last row and G11 is the last cell that we want. So if I write equal to match and I'm searching for like a really large number. So if I say 9.99 plus 307 and I'm searching in column E, you notice the result we get is 11, which tells us what is the row number. How this works is that if there was another number here, we would have got 20, which tells us that the last value lies in the 20th row. How do we use this? I can simply copy this entire function that we have created and then put it instead of this 11. But it's not that simple, right? Because first we will have to break and our formula and deconstruct it into different pieces, concatenate it, and then use an indirect. So I'm going to zoom in, and what we do is we say transpose, indirect, E8 is fixed. I add a colon and then I add a G as well. And then finally, instead of writing that 11, we can write match 9.99 plus 307, searching in column E, and it doesn't work. Let's just quickly see what went wrong here. So we're using E8, a colon, and a G, and I forgot a ampersand. And you notice it works exactly like earlier. But here's the best part. The next time you add a record, what will happen is that your transpose will automatically pick up that new record. Amazing, right? This means that you have completely automated this process like this. If you also want to apply a fill basis the conditional format, you can just select some of these cells, go to conditional formatting and apply a rule where you say that we want the first value, which is I8, and you want to check if the length of I8 is greater than 0. That means that a value has to exist in that cell. So I'm just going to put a green color here. And as you can see, when I add a record 11 and then another number and then a name, the formatting is also applied automatically, right? So again, a quick recap. We created the match function because we wanted to find out the last row in our data set. And then we used an indirect because we had to break the initial row and column reference, the semicolon, and the final column in the row reference into different parts. And then we used that along with the dynamic array transpose function, and we get this result. I hope you like the example. I'll see you for the next one.